A Southern Arizona cold case, unsolved for 28 years.
Now police are asking you to help them crack the case and put the Apache Junction Jane Doe to rest. 9 on your side, Chandrea Thomas reports.
Apache Junction police have been trying to solve a cold case that left them wondering how a teenage girl ended up dead in the desert with no family to claim her body. Well, now you can help investigators crack the case and hopefully put Apache Junction Jane Doe to rest. It's a mystery that started in the city of Apache Junction with a discovery in the hot Arizona sun that became a 28-year-old case that's gone cold. The date, August 6, 1992, 9:45 a.m. A man is walking his dog at the northwest corner of Baseline Avenue and Idaho Road. That's where he found the body of a young woman in the desert near a dirt road, 90 minutes outside of Tucson. Corporal Marshall Harshman with the Apache Junction Police Department says it's an area known for transient activity.
Well, the medical examiner's report indicated that they were unable to determine the cause of death, but they were able to determine that she was about between 16 and 18 years of age.
With no clue about her identity, the unknown woman became known as Apache Junction Jane Doe. Her body was in the desert anywhere from 3 to 5 weeks.
We don't know that she was murdered. We don't know if she died from dehydration out in the desert. We don't know if she had some other illness. We don't know what led to her ultimate demise.
And her death is a puzzle detectives are determined to solve. That's where the DNA Doe Project comes in. The nonprofit digs deep into the DNA and genealogy profiles of the unknown. Researcher Karen Binder says while CODIS looks at 20 DNA markers, volunteers at the Doe Project examine hundreds of thousands of markers.
We'll take like 2 or 3 DNA matches that are all in common with Apache Junction Jane Doe. And then we build out their family trees. And that's where we look for something called a most recent common ancestor.
The team has solved 44 out of more than 100 cases so far, but need more people to opt into their DNA match database to solve more cases.
Apache Junction Jane Doe, we believe that she's probably half Hispanic and half mixed African American. Her mixed race has made her case harder to solve, and that's one of the things that is such a challenge for us.
This is what we know about Apache Junction Jane Doe. She was found wearing this t-shirt that says Team Gear and a pair of Levi's shorts. She also had a Phoenix Transit token that was valid for 1 student fare, some change, a round piece of paper with a picture of Abraham Lincoln, and she wore this gold ring on her left ring finger. She's around 5'1" with brown hair and a gap in her teeth.
We've had some tips that have come in over the years, and our investigators go out and follow up on those. Ultimately, everything so far has been a dead end.
Investigators were able to determine that Apache Junction Jane Doe might have roots in Pima County, Arizona, Virginia, California, Texas, and Mexico. Now they're hoping that one last push can help them solve a case that left their community wanting answers about a young woman whose death is unexplained but never forgotten.
For her sake, for justice sake, we need to know who she is so that we can figure out what happened to her. I think she deserves that.
Chandrea Thomas, KGUN 9 on your side.
Yeah, let's hope that 28 years later, perhaps the DNA angle will be what finally solves this case. Breaking ground on a new memorial.